And much love and grand vibrations to my spiritual family, man. Hope all is well with you beautiful souls. I go by Nation with Speech, aka Mr. Truly Unruly. Here to help you guys raise the level of consciousness, escape this my tricks, and unlock the will of your soul. You did. And all my spiritual speakers. Big out yourself, man. Yeah, so let's get it tuned, man. Hey, listen, we're gonna be quick, short, and simple today, bro. All I'm gonna do is give y'all a rundown what's been going on with the winter storm out here in Alaska, Texas. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak on that boy Ted Cruz when he just skated on their ass, you feel me? And we're gonna get into all that. But first, like the video, man. Share the video. Come in with that positive energy and that positive love, bro. That's what I'm all about over here. You did. You feel me? So let's get right into it. Now, my experience wasn't nearly as bad as most San Antonians. So I want to first of all say my heart and condolences go out to those who lost their lives, because I think people don't really understand how bad it got out here. From the outside looking in, it's just like oh, they just being dramatic, you know, they overrated the whole that. No, I actually got pretty fucked up, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm gonna try to, you know, not be so doom and gloom with it. I'm gonna bring my little commentary just to make sure we stay in high spirits and whatnot. But overall, like, it got pretty bad for some folks, you know what I mean? Like, people was out of power and without water for days on end, you know what I mean? Like, little infant babies on froze, you feel me? Froze to death, dog. Like, it got fucked up out here. So I want to say salute to all those who made it through on the other side. I feel like we're going to come out stronger from this shit. I know a lot of people keep saying we're tired of being part of these historical events, but you ask me, I feel like that's why the big shifts happen anyway between, you know what I'm saying, the dark ages to the light ages. We're going through a big cosmic shift. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you like change a week? It's like a big cosmic week, if you will. And these devils that be know the celestial bodies when they align in certain alignments is going to harness certain energies throughout our different, you know what I mean, portals, this vessel we have with our spirits, right? So I feel like all the shit's going on is ritual. I know I'm probably going to be looked at as a crazy dude, but this shit just, everything lined up was just so unplausible in a natural state, right? Because last week now, it was all in the 70s. This week snow blizzard come through, you feel me? Like, it's people just snowed the fuck in, icy roads, 100-car pileups, you feel me? And then this week coming up right now, today is Sunday, matter of fact, Grand Rising, by the way. It's a Sunday morning, right? Come next week, it's gonna be like back in the 70s and shit again. So I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying, ponder a little bit on it. I'm like, this ain't natural, you feel me? So like I always tell y'all, if it ain't natural to me, it's fake. Straight like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like this shit was definitely engineered. I felt like this was an attack on Texas. I don't know what the hell Texas did. You know what I mean? I don't be in a little, you know what I mean, board meetings and all that shit out there. But I do feel like this was a little threat in a sense of like, now y'all see what we can do. If y'all want to get bucked for real, you feel me? We'll shut the whole goddamn state down. Because obviously we don't have the proper equipment to deal with this stuff, bro. You feel me? So my experience was basically we had power. We just had no water, right? So what happened was whoever is the, you know, landlord, if you will, who owned this little community I'm in, they went ahead and shut off all the water throughout the whole community because most places in San Antonio was getting they burst pipe, the pipes was busting and shit, you feel me? Like, just water was all throughout people's houses and stuff. Bro, plumbing, we tried to call our plumber because a little PVC pipe popped out outside our house. Nothing too serious, you know what I mean? We could have fixed that. Nothing minor. If y'all know, y'all know. But, it's basically just a little PVC pipe on the outside of the house that kind of busts a little bit. So went to Home Depot, tried to get a new little PVC pipe, the PVC glue, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I had to go out there and manually shut off the water when I realized it was leaking. You feel me? This is all new shit to me. I'm a Florida boy. Y'all know that. I'm from Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Stand up. And I ain't never had no situation where I had to turn off water. You feel me? Because of like freezing up pipes and afraid that it's going to bust on you. You know what I'm saying? So the first 2 days, like I said, we had no water. One of my wife's friends had no power, so I want to say, damn, man, I feel bad for you because unfortunately she had to sleep in like freezing cold. It was a whole bunch of people recording themselves like going, oh, you see their breath and shit. In the house though, like in the house, Craig, like the shit got crazy, bro. You know what I mean? So again, I want to salute everybody. Hope all is well. I'm gonna send them all my positive energy and grand vibrations to the entire state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? Just cause we gotta come together and get this fuck ass Ted Cruz about it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. I ain't really a politician like that anyway. But when I seen this shit, I was like, I'm gonna speak on it. But just wait. I'm gonna get to that in a second, right? So Like I said, with no water running, I had to go back to that natural state of just, hey, I gotta go get the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Your boy had to handle the business in the bucket. You feel me? And it was a little awkward at first, but by like day 3, I was then not used to it. You feel me? Y'all know me. I'm a naturalist anyway. I got to return back to the nation anyway. I think my ancestors will be proud of me. I handled it pretty well on some just, you feel me? No water shit. Now, granted, like I said, we did have power, so I was on some like glamping shit. You know, they said they'd be glamping. We was like glamping in the house. We had no water, but we definitely had power. You feel me? So what I had to do was basically fill up the tubs. You know what I mean? And then like, well, this I found out later. I didn't even notice at the beginning. We found this out soon. Somebody posted like a little hack about it, right? So we had to do that. But before I found out about the whole water hack, it was so ironic and so coincidental. But you know me, I don't believe in coincidence. So I feel like it's just a divine act. Like it all supposed to happen like that, at least for my family. Because like a week ago prior to this, right, we have a water softener that just pours out water that's drinkable and shit. I would just get like, you know, my little gallon water I get from Costco, right? One of these is empty, obviously. And I would just go fill it up every time we need a refill. And after about 4 or 5 drinks of that, you know, you go get some new one. You don't want to just keep drinking out the same plastic like that. So I just, you know what I'm saying? But it was leaking. Like, we had issues, so we had to shut it down. So I'm like, fuck. So we had to go to Costco. I said, let me go ahead and buy me about 4 or 5 cases just in case, you know, if he can't fix it or whatever, right? So luckily he ended up fixing it. The boyfriend and my wife's mom went out to California, you know, this past week. They just got back yesterday or whatever. And when when they left, that's when all this shit happened, right? So I'm thinking like, fuck, we ain't got no water. Aha, we do got water. See what I'm saying? So your boy always prepared, you feel me? That's why I always be having my third eye open. Remember I told you about this last year about some big ass blackouts finna happen. Who was there when I said that on my video? Which video was it then? Comment down below. I'm telling you, bro, y'all be thinking I'm just some paranoid conspiracy theorist, whereas like I literally know how to decipher this matrix, and when I try to share it, sometimes I come off as intimidating because I understand so much about this reality that some of y'all might not really get it just yet. Like, y'all really be thinking these people is people. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, we got all saying we're spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So whatever kind of frequency that your spirit is resonating at, that's going to determine what kind of life you're going to manifest with the vessel you're in right now. You dig? And most of these people who are in these political positions don't have our best interests at hand. I've been telling you this from how long? I don't know, but, you know. So I guess for me personally, that's why I didn't get so upset about the whole Ted Cruz thing. But speaking from, like, the heart of Texas, I could tell, like, the vibe of the people and shit. I could see that's fucked up in the sense of just, like, how you do your people like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get to you, Ted. So like I said, we did have water to just kind of dump in the back of the toilet whenever we do have to use the toilet, you know what I mean? I was on some fucking, I just use a bucket, you know what I'm saying? I got wifey and shit, so, you know, we ain't want to have her going through that hassle and shit. But I'm going to do it. I had my dog, E. He was a trooper, shout out to little E, you know what I'm saying? He was doing this thing with me, you know, we had to go outside. We built a snowman and shit. We actually called it a snow bear Squidward robot because the snowman we built now, mind you, he only about probably 3 feet, about to my hip. I don't know how to build no big ass snowman, you know what I'm saying? So we built the snowman, right? And it had like bear ears. I don't know how he gave it bear ears, but he had like little, you know what I'm saying, little bear ears and shit, right? And then I gave him a big ass nose. We got like a little icicle he broke off the bottom of our cars or whatever, stuck it on the front and patted all the nose. So we gave him a Squidward nose, you know what I'm saying? Then we couldn't handle a hat, so we found another icicle we broke off that kind of sprouted out at the top on some weird shit. So it was like, here, put that on top. That's going to be his hat. But it looked like an antenna. So we called him a robot. And obviously, Snowkey made of snow. So if y'all want to see more of that, go on my Instagram, Bro Scuba Speaks. You know what I mean? Me and E did our thing on that. And it was just a fun time. You feel me? That was the kind of positives to it. I already explained the negative parts. Is like I said, it was just more so for us. It was a little bit of inconvenience. But unfortunately, for most San Antonio people, it was like bad, bro. Like, you know what I mean? People just obviously got hella car wrecks and stuff, you know what I mean, all over the state. Just shit got bad. Water was freezing. People didn't have no power and stuff. And then unfortunately, people died just simply because they went out and got generators, but then put the generators inside the house, not realizing that's gonna push out carbon monoxide and whatnot. And you can't breathe that shit in, bro. You feel me? So people was in their cars trying to heat up the house and shit. And again, same thing. Like that exhaust was pushing out shit and they was dying, bro. You feel me? So it's fucked up, dog, like it really is. And I want people to start realizing how serious it is out here. And if you are in a situation like this again, don't panic, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you got the right kind of information, you do the right kind of research, and you know what you can and can't do. Reach out to anybody who up north, My aunties, shout out to everybody who in Pittsburgh, cause they called me, make sure all straight. I am good. Shout out to everybody in Pittsburgh. We are good, you know what I'm saying? And they obviously showed me little tips and things of that nature, how to get right. But again, man, I feel like we need to start really being more self-governed. I'll start doing more for self. Start relying on the man so much, cause as you see, they can literally turn off your fucking power and water whenever they want to, and your ass is a sitting duck. You know what I'm saying? So everybody who be thinking like vegans ain't gonna last in apocalyptic type scenarios, I beg to differ, because I still got plenty of food to eat. You feel me? And y'all already know how I made a video about eating out versus eating in. So I've been on this whole wave of just stocking up dry foods and shit. Shout out all my whole vegans, shout out all my raw vegans. You know what I'm saying? And just realizing like if I had to go without power and water and shit, I got something to eat. Believe that. You feel me? So I want everybody to get more into that. Shout out to Dr. Saber. He told us about, mucus and shit. So I feel like the coral numbers ain't as high as they wanted it. So they brought this little winter storm through to see if they could take more folks under. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I can't prove it, obviously, but I'm just, I'm just using my intuition, using my instincts, and just kind of reacting and just, responding to what they putting out. You feel me? And another thing I want to speak on, like I said, is the fact that people have to also realize, we look at these politicians as like select or heroes, I would say. You know what I mean? So my brother had a good point where he was like, I don't know what he really expected him to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he could do, because just on some business standpoint, we do everything through Zoom now. Y'all know how this shit is virtual shit. You feel me? So it's like virtually, he could have handled whatever he needed to handle over there in Cabo, Mexico, or right here in where the fuck he live in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But to go against that, he was the main one calling out everybody. Remember, I think it was the mayor of Austin. She went to somewhere in Mexico when she was telling everybody to stay at home when the corona finally hit and it got all crazy. He was calling her out for saying like, how you gonna tell them to stay at home and your ass skate and then fuck around, and when your state is in like a state of emergency, literally, because it's like, bro, what the hell is going on? We ain't never experienced nothing like this. My man said, out of there. So in that stance, I'm like, yeah, I can't rock with that, boy. You're flawed as hell for that. You know what I'm saying? You're green as hell, and you deserve to get whatever the hell you finna get through the social media trolling, whatever the fuck they finna do. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I know. Now we in a society where they trying to give you this illusion that it's a democracy, so that social media kind of can vilify you before you even have your day in court, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the man should go to court for anything, but he did come right back. And then he tried to blame his daughters, and he kind of threw them under the bus. So I felt that was some flaw ass shit, just on some man shit, right? If you the leader of the household, you supposed to be like, yeah, that's on me. That's my bad. Not, well, my daughters want and me trying to be a good dad. Like, don't come with that flaw ass. That's corny as hell, bro. You green as hell. That's lame. Don't do that shit. Blame it on your daughters, nigga. You want to go too. Boy, you had your swim trunk, boy. You had your snorkeling, boy. Don't play like that. You feel me? So yeah, go ahead and get that boy out of there. And Beto, bring my boy Beto through, cause he pro. We gonna speak on that another time. But yeah, man. I feel like we came out stronger. Shout out to everybody who experienced this. I wouldn't have not want to miss this. Put it like that. Like it was intense. You feel me? It was extreme. But overall, I feel like it was something I could relate to in the sense of like just family. You know what I mean? Because for once, the whole week, I ain't had no work. You know what I mean? Because, I did with the roofs and shit. The roofs is ice, my nigga. Like, we can't go outside. So the whole pretty much state just shut down for like a good week. So I just reconnected with my wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just talking to my son. We just chopping it up. Now, obviously, he's still in the belly. But, he at the time now where he start listening and start recognizing voices and stuff. So, I talk to him. He'll jump and get all crunk. You feel me? I be rapping to him and shit, singing to him and stuff. So I feel like, that's what it's all about right now. Reconnect with your family. So hopefully, if you do have family, reconnect with them any way possible, man. Just stay close, connected. Because right now, I feel like they're doing everything they can to separate folks. You know what I'm saying? Take folks under as much as they can. They already told you the plan about how they trying to depopulate people. You feel me? They said this. They trying to depopulate the earth. There's too many of y'all out here. Now, how many people how many people died in this winter storm that ain't gonna go on record? You feel me? I know they gonna report some of the deaths, but a lot of them, they probably ain't. You know what I mean? They gonna probably chalk up to some coral or something like that. You feel me? I'm telling y'all, this how they work now. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be trusting these folks, right? I'm a guy who really watches the sky, scuba sky watcher. I'm really in tune to the cosmos. You feel me? And everything that's been going on is not natural. It is not natural. This shit is man-made, man-engineered, man-generated, man-modified, whatever you want to call it, man-manipulated. These weather patterns are not consistent with the natural patterns of nature. It's just not. You're not going to debate me on that, bro. This shit is not natural. It don't do like that, bro. You feel me? So, again, I want to salute everybody out there. Hopefully you're doing well. I just want to show you guys my experience with it and what we had to go through on my end. And hopefully, those who are still struggling to get back right, just hang in there, keep the fight going. You got to stay consistent with it, keep pushing, keep your head up, keep your vibration high, you know what I mean? Because they trying to keep us low, man. They trying their hardest to keep you at a low state of being, because that's when you're also more susceptible to have a weakened immune system and more likely to be sick due to, everything else that's going on. You feel me? But I went live with my brother early on Instagram, so if y'all want to check that out, go ahead and check that out, Scuba Speaks. I'm probably going to be doing a lot more lives on my Instagram randomly throughout the week and shit, just trying to figure out what's a good time to go live, and hopefully I can bring that to my YouTube and start going live on my YouTube as well, because much I do love bringing you guys information, I honestly want to hear you guys' feedback. I know it's kind of intimidating to be the first one to comment down below, you know what I'm saying? So instead, we can either converse back and forth through the comment section on my live. Y'all can join my lives. I can go split screen, you know what I mean? I did it with my brother, you know what I'm saying, on my YouTube, on my Instagram and shit. And that's pretty much what I'm all about. I want to connect folks. I want to challenge our paradigms. I want to challenge your indoctrination, because we all been indoctrinated, right? I was indoctrinated once too, you feel me? I was heavily involved in the heliocentric model. I was heavily involved in religion and all that kind of shit. I was heavily involved in politics. And if you ask me, all three of these things has kept my people in a very stagnant state for forever, basically. All these generations, we just building more and more generational debt, while these bastards keep building more generational wealth off our ignorance. So I'm here to wake your ass up, bring you this truth, and hopefully you do the research and come bring me some more truth too. If I need to be corrected, I'll be corrected. I'm humble enough to where I don't know everything, bitch, but I know a little more than the average Joe. You did. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to what I was doing. Enjoy my Sunday. Check on my wife, see if she need anything, and stay tuned for the next video, man. If y'all haven't checked out my last video when I spoke about these drastic changes in the weather and how the shit just ain't consistent with how it's supposed to go. So you can see, I be ready for shit to happen before it happens, because I can see it like a mile away. You can see the forest beyond the tree. You know what I'm saying? If your third eye open, obviously. So go ahead and support the channel if you want to get more third eye opening activated videos and stuff like that there, and then just more knowledge, man. You know what I mean? I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to grow, and I'm willing to know. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. As always, elevate to be great, be a beacon, not a burden, live in love, not fear. And all my spiritual speakers, man, big out yourself. Scuba Speaks, Mr. Truly Unruly. I love y'all, man. If ain't anybody told you today, I love you. So love yourself, man, and big out yourself. Scuba Speaks, I'm out.